I had this memory recently of being a child, and every year in December, we would receive so many Christmas cards in the mail. It would be like literally like 5 Christmas cards a day. And my sister and I would be the ones who would get to open them. And we would have this competition as a child of who could get the most cards with the pictures in them, because some cards only had words and other ones had pictures. So we would have like competitions wanting to get the most amount of pictures. And that memory just really reminded me of being a child, and not even that, but just being able to find such joy in simplicity. It's something that I have been returning to in my life for the past maybe like 4 years, of just like finding so much joy in the simple moments and living a life slow that feels good. Staying on track with my goals while also just being calm and enjoying all the little moments, no matter what they are. Living in Los Angeles, things are very fast paced here, and it feels almost like being here, you want to go on autopilot and just continue striving for your goals. And life just feels so centered around wanting to accomplish something, wanting to do something, wanting to be something. And living in a place that is so overpowered by that means that sometimes it affects you and it weighs on you a little. And living here has helped me to strengthen my ability to find joy in simple moments in such a place where people are so driven by productivity, and we are always encouraged to work really hard and go towards our goals and forget a little bit about the actual joy of life. There's so many little moments throughout my day where I am doing laundry, cooking, cleaning, taking a shower, driving. So many of those little moments, I have found myself in the past going on autopilot through them, just doing them to get them done, and then always thinking about the big moments and what can I do, what can I work towards, never really being there for those little moments. But the truth is that life is not just those moments that feel big. Life is made mostly of those little moments. It's like cake, the base of cake. The actual cake itself is all of those little moments, and then the frosting on top of it is like the big exciting things in life. And if you go through your life ignoring the cake and only going for the frosting, life begins to feel dull. And those excitements are followed by a bunch of highs and lows and mood changes, because you're always striving for only the big moments and never truly learning to live a life that feels good in all the little moments. It's so important to not waste away your time thinking only about the big moments. I found so much joy in the simple little moments of my life, noticing how even right now when I'm filming this video, everything is calm and peaceful, and this moment right now is currently all I have, and all the worries that I have for the future or the expectations, like they're all in my mind only. And this moment is so much bigger than my mind, and learning how to live life in the full entirety of a moment rather than just in my mind and what my mind is thinking has brought so much more richness to my life. And I'd like to preface too that I am a student of this. Although it's something that I've been paying attention to for a little while now, I'm still a student of it. And the better you get at something throughout your life, the more challenges life throws at you, because you continue to get better and better and better and grow with it. And I'm still a student of it. I'm still learning, but it's something that has become so important in my life. Learning how to really slow down and appreciate the entirety of every moment has just helped me to enjoy my life more and enjoy my life regardless of the circumstances that may arise. Because no matter what sense of worry I have about the future, I know that it is not right now. What is right now has nothing to do with the worry that I have for the future. What is right now, it just is. And the worry that's in my mind is not actually real in this moment right now. Learning how to enjoy those simple little moments of life creates so much more peace and space within me. I feel like I feel a deeper sense of calmness. I don't feel like I'm rushing through life anymore. And it is, sometimes I get pulled into it and get on the fast track of wanting to accomplish my goals and do this and do that and do things. And recentering and remembering that the depth of life is within just the simplicity of acknowledging this current moment has helped me so much. If you feel sometimes like you're always tense or like you're rushing through life or life is just happening and you feel like you're a little bit on autopilot, I get it. It's kind of the default in our society is to live that way. And there is such beauty in returning to enjoying life, like just the simple aspect of enjoying life. There's so much power and beauty in that. So I just wanted to share with you like some things that have helped me to reinstate that within my own life. And every moment, remember to pay attention to the stillness and the silence of the moment. As I sit here, there are currently a lot of cars driving by and it's very loud outside. And sometimes those external noises feel so dense and they feel so loud because in our mind we create resistance to them. I'm like, I don't like the sound of the cars. I want it to be quiet. And by thinking that, it amplifies the sound. I like to think of like when I sit by the beach and I listen to the ocean waves, I'm never like, I wish the waves would be quiet. I wish it would be quiet. Sometimes we can't wait for our external circumstances to match our idea in our mind of what we want it to be. In fact, we only have to learn how to enjoy and surrender to that current moment, to what it currently is, to find the depth and beauty in it. Finding enjoyment in life has nothing to do with altering your circumstances to get there. And it has everything to do with learning how to enjoy the circumstances no matter what they may be. So even as I live in a place that is noisy, and Los Angeles is a crazy city filled with a lot of kindness and also a lot of misunderstanding. And with that, I can either sit here and wish that I lived in the woods or wish that the city was kinder or wish that circumstances were different, or I can learn to find the depth and beauty in this moment. One thing that really awoke that within me was meditation. When I started getting into the practice of meditation, I began to realize that every moment held so much depth to it, and there was so much beauty in everything that was happening. As I sit here, acknowledging the full depth and beauty of this moment, the way that the sky is so blue, and my apartment is such a cozy, warm temperature, and I can merely just step outside and breathe in some fresh air, or how grateful I am to be here in this place right now, and beyond all of those physical things, how good it feels to just be, to let go of everything going on in here and just be, and there's so much beauty in that. Another thing that helps me a lot is really paying attention to the way that my body physically feels as it interacts with the space around it. So the way that it feels to sit on my couch right now, the way that my body is like interacting with the space, the way my foot feels on the carpet, the way that the air feels on my skin, or the way that the oxygen feels when it enters my body. Whenever I get kind of in my head or whenever things are buzzing around me, just kind of paying attention to the way my body feels and breathing and doing that brings me out of my mind and into my body. And it brings me into the space more because I'm no longer living by the confines of what my thoughts are saying. I am opening myself up and really just paying attention to the depth of the moment. I think it's just such a good reminder that when we get an autopilot in our mind of always just living in our head and the thoughts and never learning how to slow down, life becomes dull and it goes by so fast. But when you learn to find such depth and such peace in the moment, no matter what the moment is, life becomes so much richer and deeper and fuller. And it's just, honestly, it just makes me feel good. Like I just want to feel calm and at peace, and it's a beautiful life. And no matter what the reason for it is, or what I'm going to do in my life, or no matter what struggles I have, when I leave this body, I want to know that I lived in it to the fullest And I lived every moment fully, and I felt every moment fully. And yeah, I think for me, like that's what I want. Beyond all of the accomplishments that I want in my life, I really just want to enjoy it. Everything else is extra beyond what is currently here right now. I would encourage you in your own life to learn how to find the joy again in simple moments. Learn how to find the joy again in doing the dishes, doing the laundry, cooking, cleaning, driving, even just sitting down and sitting. Just sitting, not scrolling on your phone or anything. Just learning how to really connect with what is right here, right now is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that you're doing well and taking care of yourself, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day today.